Thank you for joining us for a session here at BAASS Connect. Today's session is on requirements analysis. We want you to understand what to expect and how to prepare. My name is Jennifer, and I'll be your presenter today. Here at BAASS, I'm the lead presenter and a project manager. In today's session, we'll look at what is a requirements analysis, the benefits to a requirements analysis, and what type of documentation is reviewed and received. A requirements analysis is a process of defining the user's expectations for the new software that will be implemented. The purpose is to gather requirements and key information to be used in the design or selection of a software solution. There are a few steps in a requirements analysis. The first one is to understand the goals and the critical success factors. We gather the business process flows and requirements. We develop a solution overview of your requirements. You understand the return on investment, and you select the right path and adopt the solution. When it comes to the goals and the critical success factors, it's important to understand what the goals and objectives are going to be when reviewing requirements. We complete a questionnaire to determine the critical success factors. In the image to the right, you'll see an example of a list of inventory questions that are asked. We ask if this is mandatory or an optional requirement. This helps to determine which software selection is right for you. When we gather business requirements and business processes, we're able to document what each different department's business processes are. Process flow diagrams are used to describe processes and are later used in the design and the UAT of the implementation. It's important to have the functional lead in those sessions, as they are the people that we will turn to in the design phase. When preparing a solution overview and an ROI, it's important to go through 3 different steps. We develop a system overview and different components for that solution and project. We then next document different options to solving those needs. And the last is documenting the pros and cons for the options. This will indicate what you will get out of the software solution and maybe what will be limited. Finally, select your solution path. Based on the documentation that you receive, you'll be able to make a decision on the software and if a customization will be required. This will help you determine which path is right for your organization. Thank you for joining us today on this session of a requirements analysis. Now you know what to expect, and typically this is the first step in your project. Thanks. Take care.